About time someone stuck it up the system.
There you are, dear.
Oh, great. Thanks. Lovely.
Joycey, remember Lexi said this afternoon about Nora looking after me?
Oh, the way Lexi spoke, it was as though Nora practically saved your life.
Well, actually, what happened
Oh,
was...
you know I got that money back, don't you?
What money?
The $30 that Lexi stole from me. I got a bank check in the mail. Lord knows how she managed it. Guilty conscience, I suppose.
Look, about this afternoon, Joycey...
You know, Myra made Lexi promise to give that back.
Look, Joycey, I'm trying to tell you something.
Oh, Myra.
Joycey!
Oh, sorry, yes. What was it?
This afternoon I said I'd cut my finger, but I hadn't really... Well, I had, but it was just... I had an epilepsy attack. There's nothing to worry about. I've had them before.
Epilepsy?
Ever since I was a boy. I haven't been bothered with them recently, and in fact, I haven't had one for 2 years until today.
Oh, well, that's very good, dear. Look, there's something I want to check in the kitchen. We'll talk about this in a minute, all right?
It's all right, love. I understand.
Could be scabies, you know.
What?
That rash on Lou's neck. We could all be getting it, you know.
It's not scabies and it's not catching.
You know, they shoot dogs if they get it.
How's it going?
Oh, it's a waste of time. There's nothing in here but civil cases about backyard fences and noisy neighbours.
Here,
Oh, thanks.
better drink it. Probably the last one you'll be getting from me on the inside.
Do you really think they'll let you out?
Oh, sure.
Well, where will you be this time tomorrow?
Don't know. Probably out in the tear somewhere.
I know where I'd be.
Portsea.
Oh?
That's where I'd like to be. Haven't been there for years. Might buy a little place down there when I get out.
If you get out.
Of course I'll get out. They've got to let me out. I'm an old lady. The jury'll understand that.
First thing I'm going to do is find me some bloke to take me out for a slap-up feed. Spaghetti marinara, I reckon.
Where will you live?
Oh, I've got a few friends. Probably crash with them for a while.
You're lucky to have friends like that.
Yeah. Some of them might have shifted. Have to make some new ones, eh?
Yeah. Nice little cottage down at Portsea. It's nice down there.
Sorry about that, dear.
You don't have to explain, Joyce. Yeah, I'm used to it. I've grown up with it.
It's just a bit of a shock, that's all. Like winning the lottery. You don't expect it to happen to someone you know.
It's epilepsy, dear. Not leprosy.
Oh, I realise that.
Well, not many people do. It was worse when I was younger. I used to get the attacks once a week then. You know, one girl I was engaged to, it made me feel like I should be in a freak show after she saw me have an attack. The others weren't much better. That's why I didn't want you to know.
Oh, Mervyn.
You get used to it, I suppose. Side glances. Trying to work with people who think you're mentally retarded. That's why I've changed jobs so many times. Look, there's nothing wrong with me except for these attacks.
Oh, I realise that.
It's just that my brain goes haywire for a few minutes and look, it's over in moments.
Did you have an accident or something?
I've had it as long as I can remember. I can take pills for it. But seeing I haven't had an attack for 2 years, I thought I was over it.
I see. Well, we're just going to have to look after you, aren't we?
It's the beauty parlour, is it? Where do you make an appointment?
We're closed.
Not around here, you're not.
That's Nora's. Put it down.
I hear you've forgotten something.
Yeah? Like what?
Like your insurance money? I'd hate to see that pretty face of yours get all mucked up. Don't reckon too many of your customers will get off on scars.
You're a bit late, aren't you? I'll get out of here tomorrow. What do I need with insurance?
Tomorrow's a long way away, Marshall. Don't kid yourself.
You're more stupid than I thought. You can't afford to risk any more strife. Not after that bout with Nora.
I can handle her.
Good, because you might have to. The way I see it, she's not going to stop until she gets you. It's a pity for you she buggered up a chance of parole. She would have been out of here tomorrow. Out of your hair. Got Buckley's now. Still, like you say, you can handle her, can't you?
Oh, steady as she goes. Have speed engines. Oh, it's the chauffeurs they supply around here. You have to tell them everything. Isn't even wearing a cap.
I think she's had enough of your rapier wit, Mr. Crookshank.
Don't worry about it. It's good to see him laughing.
Oh, I suppose I have to wear L plates on this thing when they let me loose by myself.
Yes, L for lunatic.
Car park, Jeeves.
Right, now please settle down, everyone. You're not here to enjoy yourselves, you know. Hey, Marshall, just a minute. You don't seem to be here on my list.
Oh, but I want to learn something about the big wide world, Mrs. Barry, like the sleeping habits of a toad.
We want some serious discussion here, thank you. Oh, Ezzy, you're late. Now find yourself a seat and sit down, all right?
What are you going to vote on today?
It's not a council meeting, it is a class.
Now, as you know, ladies, thank you. Now, as you know, we are here and we're going to start off today with a subject relevant to your situation. And you are to decide what the topic is. Now, has anybody got any ideas?
Yeah? Whether Pringle's a better lover than he is a cook.
That's quite enough, Kelly. We want a serious topic, thank you.
Mrs. Barry, we want to discuss society's attitude to the ex-convict.
Oh, now that is an excellent topic. Now, what do you think society's attitude is?
Tell you this time next week, girl.
Sure, yeah,
Well,
lots of luck.
most of the time they treat you like you're something out of a freak show.
Yeah, well, you can't blame them in your case, Graham.
You mean like that Boris Karloff fella?
Well, Mrs. Barry, it's not easy to try and get a job when they look at you as though you're some kind of a leper or something.
Well, why is this, do you think?
I don't know.
Because they reckon that they're better than you are, that's why.
Oh, look who's talking.
No, it's not that.
Now, please, everyone, be quiet. What was that, dear?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, now, come on. I'm sure we all want to hear what you've got to say.
Look, why are we talking about this anyway? You don't care less what happens to us on the outside.
Of course I
Now, look,
do.
Lexi, it won't do any harm if we discuss it.
There's not much point, Auntie
At
May.
least we could try. I mean...
Oh, please, everybody, now, come on. Kelly, what on earth are you doing?
Well, the whole thing's such a joke, I thought I'd turn it into a musical comedy.
Oh, yeah, come on, Mrs. B. How about you give us a tap dancing lesson? That's more up your street.
No, Lexi, we're not here to tap dance.
Oh, yeah, have you heard about Fred Astaire and Joyce
We
and
are
Roger?
here for a serious...
Yeah, come on, we want tap.
Oh,
We want tap. We want tap.
Come on, Miss
We want tap.
Yep. Right. Thank you. Oh.
Any word from the union yet?
About what?
About taking Julie Egbert to see her dying mother.
Oh, I wouldn't expect we'd hear so soon. The executive meeting isn't until tonight, Governor. I doubt whether it's the top item on the agenda.
Are you telling me the union doesn't see this item as important?
Well, when it's a question of security, the union does have a responsibility to protect the public.
Protect its backside, you mean? I don't understand you, Miss Ferguson. When you've had family problems, people have bent over backwards to help.
Then I'm not a convicted criminal.
No, but as far as I can tell, you're a human being. Julie Egbert isn't asking for any more than you did.
I suppose the difference is being an irresponsible citizen as compared with being a responsible one.
One can only imagine what your father would have thought if he could have seen how you were treating the poor girl.
Yeah, she's not bad, the old Joycey.